Hey everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another quick little video. So, update point 8 is out for 4th gen warfare. Fourth generation warfare. You guys know, play this game quite a bit and I love it. Haven't done many videos in the last little while, just about anything, but I will be coming back to 4th generation warfare very, very soon. The point 8 update has come out, and this one was specifically kind of given to me as a heads up from the guys at Eversim to go over it with you and kind of give you guys a heads up as to what's going on. First off and foremost, how to get the update applied. Pretty much you just launch 4th generation warfare, and just like PNR, it'll just initially load and then do an update. It checks. You'll see the little window pop up. It'll check for the update, download the update for you, and you may continue on as normal. But what's going on? So there's some new content in the game. First off, there's a new sandbox mode with some more customization options and endless and all that stuff. I'm really looking forward to playing that. There's a new multiplayer team system where multiple people can it's kind of co-op basically, where you have multiple people play against multiple people on the same team. Now, I don't know whether that's the same. I don't think it's the same country. I think it's just multiple teams you can set up. So like Canada, the US, England, Germany versus Russia, North Korea, China, and Iran. There you go. Which will be very interesting. You've now the possibility to research register your score on a world ranking, which is kind of cool. And I'm pretty sure that's from Power Revolution, which is pretty good. There's a new type of missile launcher satellite capable of destroying other satellites in flight. So there's a satellite that can fire missiles that can destroy other satellites. So anti-satellite satellites. That's cool. Now satellites have the ability to scan and reveal hidden units and buildings I'm going to assume in a scannable area. The hidden units is going to be interesting because what you do is you basically can send your satellite over your country of target. And just have it sit there, and just go ping, and you get to see everybody, and you start hacking cell phones and stuff. I'm hoping that works. The ability to build rocket launch bases that come with a server with satellite data and a new hacking option. So there's a new satellite option for hacking. I was talking earlier about something to do with drones and hacking would be kind of cool. Game improvements. Foreign bases are no longer taken into account in the conditions of conquering a region. Good. If prior to this, if I'm not mistaken, never had this happen to me, but if another country has a base in a area that you're taking over, you wouldn't get it until you took that base. Like if the Americans had a base, say, in, I don't know, the UK. You invade the UK, you take it, but that base is still owned by the Americans. If I'm not mistaken, sometimes that would kind of screw up a little bit. Items and characters' inventories are now displayed in the new game menu, which is good. Countries selected by default in the country selection panel corresponds to the game's language. Okay, so I'm going to hope and assume that if you pick like Japanese, Japan, Chinese, China, Germany, or Germany, etc., etc. But what about English? For example, there's British English, which is mostly what Canadians, Australians, people from New Zealand, South Africa to a point, and obviously England use. Then there's American English. So they even spell words differently, for example. So that's interesting. I'd like to see how that works. The new the crime sabotage is now replaced by another crime when its true nature is discovered. I like that. So if you do something, it just shows up as sabotage until you actually find out what it is that happened. That's cool. Improve visualization of character icons on the map. Nice. Improve tooltips to prevent them from being displayed outside the screen. So just kind of cleaning up the UI a little bit there. Added a button in the new game menu to display game rules. That's nice. Addition of MNS/BN units in the database relating to contracts. I think that's millions and billions. I think. The BN to me is battalion. So I'm not 100% sure that I'm assuming it's millions and billions. Modification of the position of the date in the load game panel. Okay. Confirmation SMS for the start of the recruiting campaign for a subordinate now only appears once in a game. Okay. Slight changes to the new player and multiplayer game interfaces. Improved position of several texts in Chinese. Russian names now start with a capital letter. Improved bombardment effects on buildings and characters and cities. Nice. Addition of an animation on the smartphone interface in the case of a voice message. That's good. Always like those animations. Improvement of the visual of the explosion of civilian plane in flight. You can blow up civilian airliners. So, like, if like a diplomat is flying from one location to another, could you go to where he's gonna go? Because there's no airports. So how does that work? The only thing I can think of is you can assassinate maybe the person while they're flying. I've never done that before. That's interesting. And add particles to missiles. Oh, visual. Maybe you can shoot down civilian aircraft. That's... Bug fixes. Removed a white icon after upgrading the protection of a device. Found a bug after validating the score objective. Have an influence level of 50 plus with 10 characters with the player having fully fulfilled the condition. Okay. Oh, so you get the score for having 10 characters with 50, but you actually hadn't done it. Okay. It's no longer possible to validate a contract proposal that is different values if they are entered manually. In a new game menu, the name of the city of residence indicated in the scientist sheet is now the same as in-game. The correct team color and correct score is now displayed in the end game panel. Removing a line from the monitor actions menu no longer teleports the scroll bar at the end of the panel. The name of the following character is no longer revealed in the confirmation SMS from the author. Okay. Various fixes to multiplayer chat logs. Column sorting of monitor action panels. A prisoner in vehicle no longer disappear. You can no longer select a single country several times as an opponent in the new game. Oh. So you used to be able to multiple select. So I could pick like Afghanistan 8 times. So that means every action you take, you get it times 8. Wow. Police investigations no longer find false evidence while investigating a sabotage crime. Fixed display of contracts and dates in the military contracts database. Various fixes and other implications of multiplayer mode, and then minor bug fixes. Okay, so basically from what I'm looking at here, just to kind of sum it all up, we're moving in the right direction. New modes, new content, which I like. I'm really looking forward to this, trying out the satellite thing, and trying to figure out what this is. Because explosions of civilian plane in flight intrigues me very much. Also, in addition to all that stuff, getting some of these fixes are pretty good. Though I honestly have to admit I haven't played the game since a couple patches ago. So new baby. Yeah. I has baby. So do expect a playthrough of Fourth Generation Warfare very, very, very soon. I'm talking within the next couple days. I am waiting on a few other things this week, so fingers crossed. I might be actually getting a new job, which will probably tweak things up a little bit. But yeah, see you guys soon. Don't forget to fill out that survey I posted earlier. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.